The distance between my bed and my workstation is 2 feet. I could wake up and not touch the floor and get in my chair. For a while now, my life has existed in the vector of motion between my bed and my desk, where all my daily activity happens at these 2 points. Before, the studio was where the lines between art and gaming would blur, and occasionally waged work would make its way back. But ever since I've been working from home, a new player has entered the arena, so to speak. Work, art, gaming, pleasure. All of these things had collapsed into a single computer in my 10 by 12 foot bedroom, and switching between them only required to switch the way I would think about them. I had become optimized and my life had been made streamlined. But these 2 feet of space between my bed and my computer really felt inefficient. It felt like I needed to close that gap. So I did. I asked, what if it all collapsed? What if I could do all of this and not leave bed? What if I took the next step to optimize it? Bed PC is that next step. It is the attempt to close the gap. It's leading with the bed in the effort to fully transform the living conditions towards a borderless life of work, art, and play.
Schedule. So we're supposed to be waking up right now, and I'm gonna have a morning energy drink. I got my Bang Energy, and I'll probably have a Pop-Tart right now. I'm not trying to get my Pop-Tart's gonna get my bed all crummy though. That's fine, you know. C'est la vie. Nothing like a bang at 6 a.m. Man, 24 hours of this, right? Sounds fun.
And like with acid, cyberspace could be a place where you would be liberated from the old corrupt
Look how liberating cyberspace has become, guys.
and explore new ways of being.
I feel so liberated.
One of the leading exponents of this idea was called John Perry Barlow.
Amazing how liberated you can get
Songs
via the
for
cyberspace.
and being part of the
Damn.
Well, you know, the
That's so
Cyberthon, as
satisfying.
originally conceived, was supposed to be the '90s equivalent of the acid test.
It's not nap time yet, but I'm getting ready for it for sure. I'm starting to feel a little tired.
This code is
Fuck. I'll tell you what. The first 10 minutes of trying to fall asleep after the bang kicks in is like your brain is moving 400 miles an hour while you're trying to like be sedentary. Oh god, you're finally awake? Bed PC, you're of lockdown Chinese bioweapon? You must have passed that hard. Bernie's about to sweep the IO caucus. Holy shit. Yeah, man. If only, right? Yeah, I'm not doing the diaper. That's in the next series of optimizations, is a bedpan / diaper. See, JC, I don't want to get a catheter unless I have to get a catheter, you know? Like, once I pass my first kidney stone from all the bang I've been drinking, I'll install a permanent catheter, but that's only if Bill Gates and the media elite pay for my insurance policy to get me the catheter.
The politician.
Got this new dance called the Drew Boy. All you gotta do is snap your fingers and do a little twist like this.
If you are a new media artist by your own choosing, or people tell you that that is what you do, there's a struggle to balance all of the different media that you're using for your artwork. And, you know, I think you put it the most succinctly, which is, you know, if you're making an artwork around a video game, you can make a bad video game, but a good piece of art. or good video game and a bad piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
And and this came up again because you're using the platform of a live streamer, and you need to fulfill your role as a live streamer in the same step that you're making an artwork, or else you're just sort of, I don't know, like profiteering. I don't know.
Hey everyone. Basketball.
Cover with charcoal.
That's crazy. The guy started the fire by hitting cold steel enough to have it get red hot.
Kitai is the process of heating and folding.
Alright, the one thing I don't buy is they fucking welded a holding stick to that, so it's not very Lindy of them. You don't weld a holding stick fucking when you're making a samurai sword the traditional way. No one's asking why I'm wearing jeans in bed. I'm wearing shorts.
Shorts.
Shorts. There you go. Margot, you're right. It's because I have to hustle. Jeans are the working man's.
God, my desktop is so messy. Okay, so we're opened up.
Cool. Okay, so we can see your GPU temperatures and everything there. We can change your curve with Argus Monitor.
Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
It's hard to tell. It's gorgeous. It's like it's an amazing place. And what my favorite thing about it is you get there and at the bottom, at the base of the statues in the middle, it's like kids, what I'm assuming, spray painting stuff like "I love you, Maya" or whatever, like someone like a girlfriend of theirs or something like that, really crudely spray painted at the. So it's been repurposed as a sort of like gathering space for like young people. That's so tight. Holy shit. Yo, this is incredible. Why do you keep coming back?
Cause my brain is like electrochemically addicted to like watching the numbers get higher. I'm cycloned. I'm out of it. Jeez, quit fucking death gripping me. Okay. Druid's hodged.
Okay, I'm going Druid. I'm gonna make Rachel Dolezal again.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Everybody here is trying to have I don't know what I can say on Twitch. Cyber sex?
Yo.
Everybody like slash dances right here, and then like the guys who are sitting over here will like slash whisper you.
God, I fucking love this so much.
I love video games, dude. This shit is awesome. This is what I pay $15 a month for.
I thought that I could still bring some helpful insights to you about what it's like to be in motion, you being someone who is so sedentary. There's a lot of people out here moving their legs, absorbing vitamin D, and
that's a waste of time. Waste of time.
Got a 10-year-old kid right here offering $5 car wash. Should I pull over?
Take it. Do you have $5?
No, I'd be ripping him off.
Well, Tom, you can't see this, but right now I'm activating all of my muscles in my body by flailing around like I'm riding a bike or something in bed.
You know, being in motion flip, it's kind of like a rhizome. I don't know if you've ever heard of those.
Well, you know what they say about Little Caesar's Pizza?
It tastes great if you don't have someone in your ear telling you how shitty it is.
No, a new part of the lore of my life is I'm gonna become a bladesmith. Someone wants to know how I pee. I use the bathroom. I don't have a catheter. I'm not as committed as some people are. You can cue us up.
It's so dark. Alright, so should I do it?
Let's go, bro. Let's go. It's gaming time, bro. This is so wild, playing a first-person shooter from bed. Oh my god, this is psycho.
How does it feel?
So fucked up.
Yeah. Let's go. Headphones on, world off.
I'm hitting him with a thermite.
Whoa. Alright, fuck, I got down. Oh, he got me. Alright. I'll return.
Sustaining fire.
Come on, dude. What the fuck?
Your teammate was sent to the gulag.
Oh, man. It's fucking nap time, baby. Oh, fuck. Good morning. Cheers, chat. I'm sipping on that candy apple crisp right now. Alright, guys. I'm so excited. We're gonna fucking do some line rider right now. Oh, yeah. Wait. This is you? Bro, this is epic. What the fuck? Yeah. I didn't realize we had a legend in the chat. This is incredible. Huge fan. I'm so impressed. Okay, the reason why that's important, I'm gonna explain to the chat quickly, right? So, in my game, I have all this functionality that shows me Bosch's physics. All he used to make that track was, back in the day, you can play, and then you can put a flag, right? And now the next time you play, you would play from that flag. PBR shaders have been disastrous for the human race. I agree, only because this is the reaction to that, right? Like when you got this for fucking like 12 years as like the golden standard, the indie reaction to that is like always this. Josh?
Hey Flip, how's it going? I'm calling in to relieve you of your duties. How many hours into the stream are we so far?
We are about halfway there, almost exactly.
Incredible.
Yeah. Well, we crashed twice, unfortunately.
Really? Only two?
Yeah, I was praying that we would not crash at all.
Have you considered not mining Bitcoin while you're streaming?
I can't stop mining Bitcoin.
It's not deregulation. It's not the collapse of labor protections. It's just that you don't have two screens. That's all.
You need two screens, bro.
We just throw analysis of the political economy out the window. We get everybody two screens. Utopia. I think there was a poll. I'm going to totally flub the statistics because I don't remember it. But there was a poll administered to American Congress members about like, what is the institution you most trust? And for Republicans, it was the U.S. military. And for Democrats, it was Amazon. Chugging those Bang energy drinks, yeah.
Yeah, the thing with Bang energy drinks is like your body will start to like shut down and go to sleep. And every part of you will be like, just go to sleep. And then the Bang will just, when you close your eyes, start making your eyeballs vibrate. And that's the only thing that keeps you up, actually. But I think I'm like getting to the point where I'm loopy as shit. There's not much filtration happening between like my brain and my mouth. I've drank.
You're in the medium state now. You're the oracle of our ancient tribal village, and you've ingested mushrooms, spewing truth onto the tribe now.
The actual oracle of whatever tribal village we end up having is just somebody that drinks copious amounts of Bang energy drink.
Yeah.
Dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh? Play me like a dummy, like bitch. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? We got a #1 victory royale.
Yeah, Fortnite, we got to get down. Board right now, it's just dropped down Tomato Town.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a fuck up. Yeah, I can't do nothing right. I'm sorry, I'm a fuck up. Yeah. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days.
I can hear their slurs all the way down in the middle course.
I memorize their words. We are the racist, deplorable people. I can feel their hate all the way down in the middle class. I memorize those names. We are the ignorant, deplorable people.
Other members of the Freud family. This episode is about Freud's American nephew, Edward Bernays. Bernays is almost completely unknown today, but his influence on the 20th century was nearly as great as his uncle's. Because Bernays was the first person to take Freud's ideas about human beings and use them to
Steinstein,
manipulate
I'm buying a forge.
Then, to my surprise,
Yeah, this summer is learn how to forge blades summer. Hitting
Bernays returned
metal with a hammer is
set up
Lindy
public relations
in some way.
in a small office off Broadway.
But that you will feel better about it if you have this automobile. I think he originated that idea, that they weren't just purchasing.
Two penises.
They were engaging themselves.
I know my father wouldn't necessarily say the voice of the public is the voice of God, but he did feel very much that the voice of the people is a rational voice and should be heard.
Fight back to regain power in America. At the heart of the battle would be Edward Bernays and the profession he had invented, public relations.
Following that election, business people start to get together and start to carry on.
A place devoted to the intriguing business of finding out why people behave as they do, why they buy as they do, why they respond to advertising as they do.
Dichter's success led to a rush by corporations and advertising agencies to employ psychoanalysts. They became known as the Depth Boys,
nauseous.
And they promised to show
I'm trying to keep it together right now. My head hurts really bad.
possibly the greatest truths we know have come out of people's suffering. That the problem is not to undo suffering or to wipe it off the face of the earth, but to make it inform our lives, instead of trying to cure ourselves of it constantly and avoid it.
What they both believed was that underneath all human beings was a hidden, irrational self, which needed to be controlled, both for the good of individuals and the stability of society.
I am the hidden, irrational self.
No, I could kill you. I'm an old man. Listen, I can't get all the strength into this that young people would get if they have those feelings.
That wasn't bad.
I want help. I do. I want help.
The underlying natural impulse, Reich argued, was the libido, sexual energy. If this were
yeah, bro.
human beings would flourish.
It's sexual energy time.
Idea brought him in.
I wonder if I crashed earlier because my computer crashed or because I got
and it would
kicked.
be a sort of a spontaneous transformation of society.
I'm frightening. When I have my power, I'm frightening.
See, I frighten you with my power.
I frighten you with my power.
Now, where do you feel your power? In your hands? In your muscles? Where else?
It was a massive survey of hundreds of thousands of voters. But the only political questions it asked were to find out whether someone was a swing voter or not. All the other questions were intimate psychological ones, designed to see whether swing voters fell into identifiable psychological types. Although we feel we are free, in reality, we, like the politicians, have become the slaves of our own desires.
Dreamt last night, the moon was so bright, it melted the walls away. And it wasn't alarming when I saw Prince Charming come into my bedroom and say,
let me persuade you to come to the place where tomorrow meets today.
was shocking to find out we'd been so wrong about them. It was shocking to discover that perhaps we had something to fear.
The latest unemployed from the Royal Stafford helped form an unwelcoming committee for Mrs. Thatcher as she arrived at the
But the
Royal
economy did not behave in the way the monetarists predicted. The squeeze on money led to a wave of... while inflation continued to rise.
Which factory's closed? A small one.
Go onto the shop floor in the early 80s.
You're
into a company,
watching.
knowing in
I
fact that there wasn't much chance of selling
terribly
that
sorry I
business,
fell
and that
asleep.
in fact the business would come.
Oh, hi. What up, Abby? I knocked out for like an hour and a half, I think, probably. I fell asleep. I just woke up maybe like
Economics is really
20 minutes
obscure.
ago.
The politicians should really have been addressing 30 or 40 years.
I'm not too stressed
Some of
about
our
it.
European competitors.
Yeah. I think it's going well regardless. I don't think there's any going bad at
But
this
when I
point.
really worry about all this, I worry whether indeed that was really
We're in
what was going on.
for the long haul. Morning haywires. How do I feel? 0 out of 10. I feel like a 3 at best. I'm kind of just like
in the vicious confrontations of the
finishing.
Despite his brand of
Others
socialism would be
energy drinks remaining, but I'm not drinking them. Shit was making me feel awful. Gave me a massive headache.
Meetings and
Good
someone
morning,
would come in and
Bonos
say, "We
Ghost.
sold a plant to somebody."
Welcome to the home
We'd all
stretch.
stand up and shake hands and
I
go
am
out for lunch and have wine and toast each other.
an
It was a
hour
great
and
celebration.
15 out from
Then in the late 60s,
finishing
we
up the
began selling
24-hour
those by the
stream.
tens.
No, yeah, we're not doing another one of these streams for a long time.
A nuclear generating plant is as harmless as it's as harmless as a chocolate factory. But a lot more nuclear power is needed. Nuclear power.
Yeah, nuclear power plants are as harmless as chocolate factories.
In America, the enormous
Good
nuclear
point.
plants ordered in the 60s were nearing completion.
I'm doing the Uberman schedule from now. There's no 8 hours of sleep as we used to think of it. For the rest of my life, I'm only doing 30-minute naps every 4 hours.
Happened in NASA's
30 minutes left.
50s and 60s. That it was
The soldiers in the chat right now, I'm so...
it undermined the shared
in-
moral framework which held society together.
Hell yeah.
Individuals pursued their own selfish interests.
Finishing it off.
And this inevitably led to conflict. There was a hidden threat.
Henry Kissinger, you're cancelled.
And the inquiry...
And Rumsfeld won.
Do not let Henry Kissinger in your community.
Political battle that was waged.
Look at these text message exchanges.
In 1976. So therefore, they
United States good, sometimes bad. Every country good and bad.
obstructs the United States.
Tracer, I'm already Tracer. What about Widowmaker? I'm already Widowmaker. Nerf Bastion, so Winston, I'm already Winston. Genji, I'm already Genji. I already chose McCree. What's your idea? Should be. I should have picked Mercy. Oh my god, guys, we did it. I can't believe it. Is that it? Countdown is done. We did it. 24 hours. Can't believe it. Feeling emotional right now. Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I don't, my body has, shut down, but my mind is optimized, and salute to my soldiers of the stream chat. Maybe again sometime, but probably not.